Welcome to Carden IT Services Guide on using Passkeys in 2026 without locking yourself out. If you've ever had to reset a password, get locked out of an account at the worst possible moment, or deal with a "was this sign in you?" you already know the problem. Passwords are annoying for staff, and they're still one of the easiest ways attackers get in. Passkeys are designed to fix that, but there's one worry most people have straight away. If sign-ins are tied to my device, what happens if I lose it? That's exactly what we're covering today, because the goal is not just to go passwordless. The goal is to go passwordless safely, without creating lockouts, confusion, or support headaches. In this video, we'll cover what passkeys actually are, how they fit alongside things like two-step sign-in, what can go wrong in real life, a simple rollout plan that works for most small businesses, and finally, a quick readiness check you can use before you switch anything on. Let's dive in. The password problem. Why this change is happening. Passwords are a messy system because they rely on people remembering things perfectly every time. In real life, people reuse passwords, choose easy ones, or write them down just for now. And the biggest risk is phishing, where someone is tricked into typing their password into a fake sign-in page that looks real. Once a password is stolen, it can often be used from anywhere. It's like handing someone a copy of your office key without realizing it. Passkeys are becoming popular because they remove that weak point. There is no password to type into the wrong place, and there is far less for an attacker to steal in the first place. Passkeys explained what you're actually using. So, what is a passkey? A passkey is a sign-in method that lives on your device, like your phone, tablet, or laptop. Instead of typing a password, you approve the sign-in using Face ID, fingerprint, or a device PIN. A helpful way to picture it is this. A password is something you know and have to type. A passkey is more like a secure key fob that stays with you. One important clarification. Face ID or fingerprint is not the passkey itself. It is just how you unlock the passkey on your device, so the sign-in becomes quicker for you and harder to steal for someone else. Passkeys and two-step sign-in, how they work together. A common question is, do passkeys replace everything? They replace the password part of signing in, but they do not replace sensible security rules. If you already use two-step sign-in, that is still valuable because it adds extra checks for risky situations. You might also hear the term conditional access. That simply means sign-in rules, like only allowing access from a work device or blocking suspicious logins. Here's an easy way to visualize it. Passkeys are how you unlock the door. Sign-in rules are the security guard deciding whether you should be allowed in. The rollout plan. How to introduce passkeys without confusion. This is where businesses can either do it smoothly or create stress. The key is not switching everyone overnight. Start with a small group, learn what questions come up, and then expand. A sensible rollout usually looks like this. Start with admin accounts first, because those accounts have the most access and the biggest impact if anything goes wrong. Then move to finance and HR because they handle sensitive information and are common targets. Once that's working well, roll it out to everyone else with clear guidance. Think of it like changing the locks on a building. You test the new keys with the people who open up first. Then you secure the rooms that matter most. Then you issue keys to everyone. Real-world risks. How lockouts actually happen. Passkeys are great, but businesses do not struggle with the technology. They struggle with real-life situations. The first one is device loss. If someone's phone is their main way to sign in and it disappears, you need a safe recovery process ready. The second is staff leavers. When someone leaves, you need to remove access quickly and make sure business accounts are not tied to their personal devices. The third is shared accounts. Shared logins create confusion, weaken control and make it harder to prove who did what. Passkeys often push businesses towards a better habit, which is individual sign-ins for individuals. Avoiding lockouts, the safety net you need first. Before you go passwordless, ask one simple question. What happens if the device is gone? You want a safety net that covers 3 areas. First, you want trusted devices, which usually means some form of device management. Second, you want secure recovery options, so people can regain access without panic or guesswork. Third, you want an emergency admin account for worst-case scenarios, sometimes called a break glass account. Think of it like keeping a spare key, not under the doormat and not stuck to a monitor, stored safely and only used when it's genuinely needed. A quick readiness check. Are you ready to start? Here's a quick common sense check before you roll out Passkeys. Can you manage and secure work devices properly? Do you know how users will recover access if a phone is lost or replaced? Can you remove access quickly when someone leaves? And do you have a plan to reduce shared accounts over time? If most of those feel like a confident yes, you're in a good place to begin. If not, that's fine. It just means you plan first, then roll out. And there you have it. So let's recap. Passkeys are a safer and faster way to sign in without typing passwords. They work best alongside sensible sign-in rules. Roll them out in stages, not all at once. Plan for real life, like lost devices, leavers, and shared accounts. And finally, put the safety net in place first so passwordless does not become lockout chaos. Thanks for watching. If you're thinking about Passkeys, the goal is simple. Make sign-ins easier for staff and safer for the business without creating support headaches. If you'd like a Passkey readiness checklist or you want help planning a smooth rollout, get in touch with Carden Digital and we'll guide you through it. See you in the next video.